Bokta Hawa, Bokta Hawa Shai, Bokta Hawa, Bokta Hawa Shai, Call Halayim Malaya Hawa, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kakodash. Yahweh is the true, holy, powerful, in the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true, holy, powerful, in the name of His only begotten Son, which is our Lord and Savior. Nathal Mashanaka Ba'Allah has Krim, Shah's Allah, which means give double honors to the elders of Israel, which is the apostles, the elders who great millstone, teach you well. Shalom wa halabakiyah, Shah's Allah, which means peace and love to the elect of Israel. And this lesson going to be on martial law, just the definition of it. Because martial law is coming, man. And it's prophecy, man. Martial law is just right around the corner, man. And you can see now what's going on today in the world, man. The signs, You got protesting going on today, man. You got a blackout in Saudi Arabia, And that blackout inside, it say 500 killed, 723 injured, 750 arrests, 48 women raped, 6 men raped, 1,000 missing, man. During that blackout, in Sudan, and all that is coming over here to America, man. Y'all people don't see that. The people here in America don't see that, man. Hey, they don't see martial law is coming, man. They don't see they don't see America getting destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. They don't see that, man. All this is part of the Bible, man. That the Bible speak of, man. That this kingdom is going down. That Jacob's trouble is near, man. What it say Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning, man. But with that, I'm going to get into the word martial law. And this martial law come from the urbandictionary.com. Just the definition of it. But the top definition of martial law here at urbandictionary.com, it said the day martial law is declared is the day you wake up and realize that your Constitution, Bill of Rights, Charter of Rights, and freedom, etc., is really just about valuable. Is that Kleenex you just sprunk in. So really, doing martial law, all that shit don't matter. Your freedom and rights don't fucking matter, man. When martial law is declared, man. And you will know when you are in martial law. You don't gotta ask questions. You will know when you are in martial law. You will know when Jacob's trouble here. Cause that is. Declare war on the people, man. Cause the martial come from martial arts, mean warlike arts. So let's get back in this definition. It said because rights are just privileges, and privileges can be revoked. Your government would do whatever it takes to stay in power. And they got the guns, But also Jake got guns too, That's why you get Jacob trouble, man. And Jeremiah, I'm going to get it real quick. Jeremiah 30:7. It said, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Who is Jacob? The so-called blacks, Hispanic, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. That's who make up Jacob, Yasharallah, Israel, But it say trouble, man, which mean bad time, It'll be bad time for the nation of Israel, man, But it say back in Jeremiah 30:7, but he shall be saved out of it. And then he is talking about the elect of the nation of Israel. The 144,000. So let's go back to a definition of martial law at urbandictionary.com. It said martial law can be recognized by the increased presence of men with plexiglass shields or submachine guns. A pale green fog that tastes smell and feels like burning random acts of hippie clubbing and discriminated shooting in crowds. It said if you're going to get your loot on, it's best to do it during the preceding state of emergency. Because once martial law is declared, the party is over, Because Cause once martial law is declared, you ain't gonna be roaming the streets like that, man. Ain't gonna be a curfew. You know, and they show you that on movies, man, on TV shows, Netflix. You know, I think Bushwick, how it ends on that TV series, The Colony. You know, it said usually once martial law is declared, it's best to just stay home. Tune into your local state-owned media outlet and do what they say. The punishment for most criminal offenses becomes summary execution, and most of the things you might do out in public become criminal offenses. Right, man? You just jogging, around the block or something. That may think that's a criminal offense, man. You know, so simple, man. Jacob trouble and nothing like it, man. It said looting equal criminal offense and shot on sight. Exercising freedom of speech equal criminal offense. Disappear shot out of sight. You know. It's like you. It said read it again. It said exercising freedom of speech mean criminal offense. Disappear shot out of sight. Looking like you might be a rebel, criminal offense equal choice A, shot on sight, or choice B, disappear. You know, disappear and go where, man? To the concentration camps. Off you go. It said on the street after curfew, equal criminal offense equal shot on sight. Looking at the officers the wrong way equal criminal offense, shot on sight, man. This is what's going to be going on during martial law, man. When the UN troops, roaming the streets. When you see tanks just roaming down your block, man. That's martial law, man. You know. It said part 2 of the definition. It said not just some stupid movie. Right, man. It's not just some stupid movie, man. They don't put it in movies for nothing, man. Like The Purge, for example, man. Get a scripture on that, man. Let's go to the book of 2nd Ezra. Now, before I get that, it says shot on sight, man. You know, who gonna be shooting on sight? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. You know, they gonna be getting down that day, which is the sword. The Lord, Yahweh Shai, is going to use them to destroy, to kill you people, man. Mainly his people, man. The 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. Thus said the scripture, man. So the Lord gonna use them, man, to get to punish y'all for y'all judgment. Cause what does it say in 1 Peter 4:17, you know? But before I get that, it says shot on sight, right? It said 2nd Ezra 16-70. For there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They should be like madmen, sparing none. You know, shot on sight, man. They ain't sparing nobody in that day, man. You know? It said, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then they're doing martial law, man. You know? They're doing martial law, man. But right, they ain't gonna be like, man, sparing none. Cause what it say in Revelation 12:12, man? You know? But, so, let's get 2nd Ezra 15:1. Because in the part 2 of the definition of martial law, in urbandictionary.com, it said not just some stupid movie, right? So this 2nd Ezra is 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, you know? The words of prophecy. What is prophecy? To say before, speak before, you know? But let's check this out. It said, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord. So it's not us that's speaking, man. The Lord speak through us. As it say in Matthew 10:20. It ain't us that's speaking, man. The Lord speaking through us, man. Verse 2. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faith and truth. What's written in paper? The scriptures, man. The Holy Bible. See? This will come to pass, you know. So, it said, Verse 4, verse 3 is like, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Right? Because you got some people saying it ain't going to happen, it ain't going to do that or this or whatever, man. You know, they don't believe it. But verse 4, it say this. It said, for all the unfaithful should die in their unfaithfulness, man. You know? Verse 5, behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, what is the sword? You know, Esau, Edom. You know? It say famine, death, and destruction, man. So this is the Lord doing. Like that blackout going on, that happening now in Saudi Arabia, that's the Lord doing, man. The Lord control everything, all things, you know. It said, verse 6, for wickedness had insidiously polluted the whole earth, and their hopeful works are fulfilled. And how wickedness insidiously polluted the whole earth? Who in rulership right now? The so-called white man, Job 9:24, man. He is the wicked, man. So ultimately, wickedness is, it said in Proverbs, you know. Let me see, can I find that? Slocky. Wicked. It said wicked multiply. Let me see, can I find it? Yeah, I found it. Slocky. Proverbs 29:16. It said, when the wicked are multiplied, transgressor increase, but the righteous shall see they fall, you know? And that's it, man. That's it, man. So the wicked is Esau Edom, you know? So let's get back to second Ezra. It said, cause I was saying second Ezra 15:6, second Ezra 15:6, for wickedness had insidiously polluted the whole earth, and their hopeful works are fulfilled, you know? So that's it, man. And martial law is coming, man. So pretty much in on that, cause like the part 2 of the definition, it say not just some stupid movie, you know. And it's not, man. They don't make movies like this for no reason. They get their ideas from the Holy Bible, you know, the scriptures, man. You know. So this last of the definition of martial law, dictionary.com. It said martial law is when a national guard in or armed force are called upon by a governor or president to restore order when the problem is too big for local law enforcement authorities. You know, which they go do that order out chaos anyway, man. You know, this part of the New World Order. You know, the Georgia Guidestone. It said if there is excessive violence and civil disorder in certain places that the police are unable to cope with, the governor or president or mayor may call for the National Guard or Army to clear the disturbance. How they gonna do that, man? The military usually declares a state of martial law. In this situation, a curfew is put in place. Looters may be shot on sight if need be. Break the military law and you will be tried by military court in most cases. See? So you either gonna be shot on sight, killed on sight, or you gonna be in the concentration camps, you know, FEMA camps, you know. This is a most extreme solution to an insurrection or revolution, you know, and I just read that in 2nd Ezra the 16th chapter, man, you know. I think it's 2nd Ezra 16 and 70. But I'm going to close out on this, 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. It said, woe to the war and them that dare therein, for this war and that destruction draweth nigh. You know, what is this war? The modern day gun, you know, the ICBM missiles, man. It said, and one people should stand up and fight against another, you know, race-wise. You got race-wise in the all, you know, testifying now, you know. Race-wise is coming here, man, to America, man. You know? It said one people should stand up and fight against another and swords in their hands. For there shall be a sedition among men. Let's look at what sedition up, man. Sedition. It's a rebellion, uprising, revolt, concerted attempt to overthrow civil authority. You know? To overthrow civil authority. Violent strife between factions, you know? You know, why? You know? That's it, man. Rebellion, you know? It's a meaning conduct or language inciting to rebellion against a lawful government. You know? That's it, man. And they say it, man. So let's go back to 2 Kings 15 and 16. For there should be sedition among men and invade one another. That should not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions should stand their power. A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. And that's martial law. Verse 18. For because of their pride, the city should be troubled, the houses should be destroyed, and man should be afraid. And that's it, man. Martial law is coming, man. And Esau gonna get down that day, man. And it's part of the Lord's judgment, you know. So to survive that is you gotta be part of the elect, man. That's the only way, man. Cause all hell is coming here to America, man. Martial law is coming, man. You know. It's a time like no other, man. A time like never before, man. It's Daniel the 12th chapter, starting at 1, man. So with that, I hope you're edified. Just going to the definition of martial law, man. And it's near, man. We can feel it in the spirit, man. So with that, I hope you're edified once again. To give our praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, V'Kakodash. Want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone, teach well. And I want to say peace and love to the elect of Israel. With that, Shalom, Kwame Al-Shala, Wa Ba Ba.